Day 3, going to Bath. Cut.
Whoa, whoa,
Well, we're at Paddington Station. We're leaving for Bath because the family said I need one.
What do you think? Station one.
GWR, yeah.
That just never gets
Well, that's on
old.
this train.
We got Jasmine here.
So it's to sign in.
Hello.
Okay, I will see you later.
Dad, do you want me to help you with the Wi-Fi?
What?
You're not the same person.
Bring it up.
Maybe that's why. Oh my god,
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Mead.
Well, I was actually being one to Bristol Temple Mead.
Just think if Kripke said that, it
We'll
would
be
be
calling at
Great
Reading,
Western Railway
Didcot
service.
Parkway, Swindon,
I was being like
Chippenham, Bath Spa, and
Bath Spa.
Bristol Temple Mead.
anyway, so there's no messing around at bedtime. A lot of people have that.
The next station is Reading.
Beginning of the year. Was coming in.
Reading?
And I was not making sense. This big, I'm not looking at this point.
That's what you need, Dad, is a spa.
This train is right now running at 100 miles an hour. I'll come back if it increases.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Mead.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's just, I would never want to finish it.
This is Bath Spa, England, which I thought was just Bath. Maybe they just call the train station Spa. I don't know. Supposed to be 70 degrees today. It feels like it's about 65 now. It's 12:30. Look at this way, it's way out,
Yeah, good job, Dad.
far out, way out.
No, we did the bus tour, remember? Stonehenge and everything.
What is it?
Shirt that she couldn't find in the store the other day.
In London?
Yeah.
But they're going to have it in Bath?
Maybe it's the same store.
Oh, I see.
I thought white shirt.
Start walking.
Walk us slow.
Hallelujah, if you'll be my
Let him finish and that's all I got. I've got that.
Put it in anyway.
Yeah, but let him finish.
Okay.
It's rude. He's good, isn't Right, let's get our train. Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was finishing then. Yeah.
Nice talking to you.
Hey, you take good care, okay?
Do you enjoy London?
I will. Yes, I will. Thank you.
You take care.
Bye now, nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to show you all the bath.
The Roman influence in the city, the Georgian influence in the city, and the third reason is that we are quite good at promoting ourselves. We love to talk about how Jane Austen is from here, but in reality she only lived here for 4 years and she didn't even like it here. In fact, when she was told that her family was coming here, the story goes is that she fainted. So very much not a fan. But we still put her name everywhere because that is what attracts tourists to come here. We'll talk more about the Jane Austen connection later on during the tour. But first of all, how did Bath begin? Well, the story goes is that in 863 BC, there was a son of a local king, a prince named Bladud, B-L-A-D-U-D. And Bladud was set to become the king of the area around here, but unfortunately Bladud had contracted leprosy. Now leprosy is of course very contagious, so he had to leave the kingdom and become a pig herder so he wouldn't infect everyone. He was not very happy about his new job. He could have been a king, but now he's a pig herder and he's got leprosy. Then to make matters worse, he gives his leprosy to his pigs also. So they're very much not having a good time. And he tends to wander the countryside feeling very sorry for himself. Now one day he's walking along with his pigs and the pigs run off. And Bladud is annoyed. He has to go and look for them. And he finds them rolling around in some springs. So he lures them out of the springs with a trail of acorns. And when they come out of the springs, they're actually fully cured of their leprosy. Now Bladud, being a clever guy, he decides to get into the springs himself. And when he comes out of the springs, he is also cured. And he's also looking fantastic. Something like Brad Pitt. He's looking really good. And after such a change, of course, Bladud is allowed to take his rightful place as king. So, Bladud is very grateful to the springs for this transformation his whole life. First he was a pig herder, now he is a king, and his dating life is also massively improved. So he decides to start the city of Bath at the point of the springs. And that is the legend of how Bath began. But you might be wondering, is the story actually true? Unfortunately, most historians think it probably isn't. So the historian that told us about this was Geoffrey of Monmouth. He was writing in the 12th century. That is a very long time after 863 BC. And also Geoffrey is not known for being particularly reliable. He also said that King Arthur was real, when that is not the consensus of most historians. So why have I told you this story? Well, it is just a good story. And secondly, as we walk around, we'll be seeing symbols related to Bladud, which I will point out as we go along. Now, the Celts start worshipping their goddess Sulis at the point of the springs thereafter. And when the Romans invade Britain in 43 AD, they hear about Sulis and the supposed healing powers that the springs had. So when the Romans decide they must check out Bath for themselves, they come here in 60 AD and they decide that the springs are an important holy spot for them as well. They combine their goddess Sulis, the Celtic goddess Sulis, with their goddess Minerva. And they now worship the new combined goddess Sulis Minerva at the point of the springs. This wasn't just for religious purposes, they also had to take over the land. So in order to have control over the land, you also needed control over the local religion. So that's why they combined the two. But they couldn't upset the Celts too much, so they said Sulis and Minerva, they're actually the same goddess. And that meant that they could live more peacefully than otherwise, because they had the same goddess to worship. Then the Romans build up the baths over the centuries, until in the 5th century they have to leave Britain to defend their homelands. The baths fall into disrepair, and Bath in general becomes less popular. It is more known for its wool trade than the springs. Then in 1688, Princess Anne, she comes here to be treated for gout. So her doctors tell her to. So she comes here, she bathes in the springs to be treated. The treatment doesn't actually work. Nevertheless, she calls for more investment into the city. And that's what leads all the Georgian architecture to start getting built. By Georgian, I mean 18th century, when there were 4 kings in a row called George. And that's when Bath starts to really develop. After Princess Anne's royal approval, all the other rich aristocrats want to come along as well, and Bath becomes quite the party city. Something of a mixture of Monte Carlo and Las Vegas for the time. You have balls ending at the Scandal Soleil Tower of 11 PM. So that's how Bath develops. That's just a brief summary. And now let's start seeing the sights. So now let's go to Pulteney Bridge. That was built in 1774, and it is one of only 4 bridges in the world with shops fully lining both sides. Now let's head to Pulteney Bridge. We'll come back to Bath Abbey.
Look how big that stadium is.
Yeah, big.
That's a lot of bleachers.
Thank